Hi guys. So my name is Kind Essence, which is kindness and essence combined, because the essence of kindness, the importance of kindness. Let's go. But most call me kindness, and some call me essence. I have no preference. But I'm gonna take you on a little story of how my YouTube channel is the way that it is. So we're gonna go back to when I was a child, many, many years ago. No, don't age yourself too much. Okay. So when I was about nine-ish, I remember jumping and singing on my brother's bed, because he had his bed was bouncy, so we could actually jump on it, and just vibing to Joe Diffie, Alan Jackson, Tom Petty, the boy bands, obviously, Steve Miller Band, the Monkees, the Beach Boys, Shania Twain. I'm sure there's others. And then I remember my best friend at the time. She'd come over, and yeah, we would dance and sing to Shania Twain all the time. That was our favorite thing to do. And then as I got a little bit older, when I was 12-ish, I remember taking my CD player and my basketball and going to the park. And I mean, it was really hard to shoot and use the CD player, but so I would have to usually take breaks. But I remember same thing, just listening to music, singing. And at 12, it was mostly Tom Petty and Avril Lavigne. Yeah, those two were the main ones. And then when I was in late middle school, I guess I guess high school, I was 14, 15. Same thing, except it was a nano and not a CD player. And I remember, walking to the basketball court. And this time I could play at the same time. Most of my shorts didn't have pockets though, so I had to stick it in between the trim of the shorts and my skin and hope that it stayed there. but yeah, using a nano and LimeWire, let's go. And what was on that? So much shit. Simple Plan was a big one for me then. Linkin Park, Avril Lavigne still. I feel like there's more, but I am struggling. And then I remember I would on Halo 2, I remember singing on there too. But people were mean. Granted, my voice probably wasn't the greatest at the time, but still, people would be like, who sings that? Then I would answer, they'd be like, you should keep it that way. I'm like, oh, okay. I would still sing though. I would just stop singing in that moment. But then when I left those people, then I would just go back to singing. And it's annoying because muting isn't an option. You can mute someone if you don't want to listen to them. But it's okay. But and then that's kind of when my life started to go a little more downhill. Everything that I took, I was really passionate about, I was told to not bother with. That I live in a fantasy world and it's just not happening. So I was really passionate about music. I was passionate about Halo. I was passionate about basketball. And this is going to come as a surprise to some of you, but bowling was a big part of my life. I actually wrote my senior paper, which is what career you wanted to do at the time, which is dumb. That's even a thing at 18. It's yes, I know what I want to do with my life. Survive. No, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. But in the moment, bowling was it. But yes, it's not my thing now. I mean, I still like to bowl. It's fun, but being a pro bowler is not on my to-do list no more. But yeah, it just sucked. Anything I was really passionate about getting better at or learning or vibing to, I was told I didn't stand a chance doing. And you know what I did? I believed it. So from 15 until a few months ago, I did not bother chasing anything I was passionate about. And it hurts because the people that are telling you not to bother are the ones that should be doing the opposite. I mean, everybody should be believing in you, but you know what I mean? When it's parents and teachers and stuff like that, that's who you would expect belief from the most. So that sucked. And yeah, so right now, I'm in the process of finding my voice and where my voice works well with and what kind of music I like to sing. I like learning in general, so I'll sing almost everything. But so far, I have found that I really enjoy at least attempting to rap. I like the style of talking and singing at the same time and the speed part of it. And it's funny because the speed's not even usually my issue. It's pronunciation. Because a lot of rappers like to use big words, or words that I don't think are words. And then obviously I like to sing Alec stuff because his music makes me really happy. And some of his songs, I've gotten the most compliments from people when I sing his music. So I don't know if that's just a coincidence or if that means anything. But speaking of the devil, he's the next situation thing on my page. That's not the best wording, but so I started this like singing therapy voice journey thing when on TikTok, October of last year, 2022, he had posted before I say that, I'm gonna I don't know the order to do things in. Okay, let's just okay. Before I should that, let's backtrack a little bit. So I've been listening to his music for about 2-ish years, 2.5 years. Supposedly, I could have had an extra year on that. My friend who introduced me to him, like 2.5 years ago, she apparently tried introducing me to him a year before that. But when she did, I was having my like audio sensory issues, which is where I can't listen to anything, no sounds. No music, which is, it's rare when I get that bad. Like I can't even listen to music. No music, no talking, no nothing. And yeah, apparently she was trying to like show me Steve or something. And I'm like, no, turn it off. But it wasn't on him. She could have said anything, any artist, any song. Just like, I can't do sounds right now. Now, why she waited another year to try again, I don't know. But yeah, but I guess a year later she showed me his music. I'm like, oh, this is really good. I really like this. And yeah, I listened to everything that was on Spotify, and it was a very new experience for me because I had never liked every single song by an artist before. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Because usually there are artists or bands where I'll like most of what they sing, you know. But there's a couple that I'm just like, not really feeling this. It's not like that with any of his music. And so for like a couple years, I would just listen to Spotify. I would vibe, sing, do my streams, what have you. But then in October of 2022, he had posted on TikTok, should I re-release Paper Crown? And I was also new to TikTok. I personally could care less about a lot of social media, but for streaming and now voice finding, it's important. But I was like, well, I've never heard that. Let me go to the YouTube, and I did listen to it. And I'm like, this is fucking great. Like, why you gotta ask? It's good. Like, I mean, I know why, because people suck and doubt is a thing, and what have you. But still, I was like, this is really good. And then obviously I reacted to the video, and then I don't think it was right that moment. I think it was like a few days later. I was like, hold up, I didn't know about this song. Are there other songs I don't know about? And guess what, guys? Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot I didn't know about that are only on YouTube. And when I started this like finding my voice singing therapy stuff, it was to his demos. It was the start of the series. And with singing therapy, it's not just singing. Like, the act of singing is good for your health, yes, but also the process of learning the lyrics is good for you too. At least, good. I like doing that. I like learning more than just the chorus. I like learning. When I'm passionate about something, to clarify. And then, it encourages you to drink more water because Monster doesn't exactly help with hydration. Fun little fact. And then I learned along the way that warm drinks help your throat. I didn't realize my throat was going to be like struggling. So I got into tea recently, which I think is still I'm not a fan of it, but I don't know what else to drink. And then I also I don't have confidence in a lot of things, but I get a lot of compliments on my playlist because it's a good variety of music. And so okay, what's a way I can share my playlist with the world and still sing and vibe? I'm like, oh, I could just sing my playlist. That's fun. And then people can recommend stuff to me, whether it's a song that's a favorite of theirs. So I'm connecting with my audience, because I want to know what they like. And I feel like music is a good way to connect with people. And then I've had people recommend songs they think my voice would do, well with. And where's it going with this? Voice finding. I feel like there is more. Struggle busting, guys. What else was I gonna say? And my voice. I don't like that anymore. Come on, Brad, you can do this. Oh yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say, but in terms of the singing therapy stuff, so at first I was just singing because I like doing it, and it feels good for me when I do it. But then I kept getting compliments on my voice. Like, your voice is so pretty, your voice is so soothing, your voice is so calming. I'm like, wait a second, what? I already plan on doing this for whether or not people like it, but when I find out that people like it, it's like, oh, that'd be so cool, because I would love to do this. And love to keep getting better and all that. So, so here we are. Now, the last part to my profile is is the fangirl side of things. So, aside from liking Alec's music, I kind of recently, by recently I mean like 6 months ago, found podcasts and interviews and all that stuff. Because once I listened to Paper Crown on YouTube, it started recommending me other stuff. It's like Zach's podcast, this interview, this stuff, this, and I would watch them all. I'm like, oh yeah, because like when I like an artist, and like I said, he's my favorite, I want to learn more about them besides just music. And so I would watch the hour-long things and I would comment nice long paragraphs on a lot of them. And I'm just like, okay, you seem really funny. You seem really cool. I like how your brain works. And then whenever he would say something negative about himself, I'm like, this is the part of you I think is really cool, actually. It hurts my heart that this is something you don't like about yourself because other people suck. And so then after watching like hundreds of hours of stuff, I was like, I want to be his friend so bad. So I'm going to reach out. And like I messaged him on Twitter, because I put a lot of effort into my comments, on his lives and stuff. His lives on YouTube, I should specify. That's pretty much it actually. And I make my own I make my own like TikTok stuff and like tag him in it, trying to like befriend him. I'm like, you want an Uncrustable? Here you go. Or just like, I don't know. It's a goal. We're still striving, but I might have to get famous first, guys, for him to. I was gonna say no, I exist, but he kind of does. He's liked videos before, but it's not enough. I want a conversation. I want to pick your brain. I have so many questions as well, but I need to write down so I don't lose them and forget them. But aside from wanting to be his friend, one of my dreams when I find my voice is to sing with him in real life, and not for his fame and not for clout, because I think it'd be fun. I think we would vibe. I think it'd be fun, and just the experience and the connection. Like everyone wants to, do stuff with their favorite artist, and he's my favorite. So, and then, like I know he likes rapping, even though he says he's not good at it, but I call lies. It'd be fun to rap together. Those are my dreams right now. Finding my voice, be his friend, sing together. So, one step at a time. Or all three at once, I feel like there's more. Intros are hard. I mean, I don't know. I'm struggle busted. This might be it for the intro for now. I might toy with it another time, but at least it's something. But till then, if you haven't checked Alec out, you should go check him out because he's great. And then you should also look at my lyric videos, the ones that are titled "Vibing with Kindness." You can go and recommend a song that you'd like in any of those videos. Again, like I just ask that it's either like one that you feel a connection to, or one that you think my voice stands a chance with. I don't mind learning music, so like I've said earlier, I think it's a fun experience. But that will be all for now. Bye.